Hi team, Browncoat from Koru-Cottage here, and like always, if you dig the video, make sure you like it, share it, and even subscribe. Alrighty, so today we're reviewing Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. Let's dig into it. Rightio, so games that were real-time strategy, turn-based strategy, used to be in every publisher's release schedule. They were just everywhere. Games like Laser Squad, Blaze the Trail, Civilization, or the Sid Meier's series, franchises like that were mainstays of generations of consoles. Now, hand on heart, XCOM really is the only AAA strategy game that people would know to put into their consoles. PCs, that's a different story, but then control schemes and that kind of thing have to be taken into account. But, dear console owners, fear not. There is a mutant duck, a pig, and a reptile girl that are here to save the day and bring some brains back to your console games. The setup is simple. The game itself is actually based on a pen and paper RPG of the same name. Now, the overall scenario is the world's ended, we're in a post-apocalyptic world, and the Ark is the bastion of remaining civilization. And your job is to guide the group of special operators for the Ark, called Stalkers, through various missions. There's a bit of a story arc to it as well, but I won't spoil any of that. You can come across it if you choose to play the game. But suffice it to say, it's pretty good, gives good context to what you're trying to achieve. Long story short, this game is XCOM combat with exploration, RPG leveling, and a very heavy use of stealth, which is actually really cool. You get to control when you engage in combat, unlike XCOM where essentially you come across enemies, combat begins. With this game, you get to pick and choose how you attack. If you use heavily amounts of stealth, then you've got a way better chance of winning, because this game is hard. And I don't mean hard, unfair hard. I mean essentially it punishes you for bad strategy, which in my opinion is what a strategy game should do. It should punish you for being lazy. This game is about choosing your targets, choosing your right perks, and choosing stealth really over anything else, and not going into open combat unless you really have to. The game has RPG elements to it, so level up your characters, level up your gear, that sort of stuff, but the cool thing is you can explore levels before going into combat. Now that's the real difference from XCOM. But that being said though, the core game is still XCOM combat. So look, if you liked XCOM, you will love this game. Simple as that. If XCOM wasn't your cup of tea, then this isn't going to change your mind, because it was very, very similar. But here's the little tricky bit. If you are curious about the genre and you've never ventured into that strategy sort of game on console, this is a good place to start, because the price on this game is awesome. $56.95 or thereabouts in New Zealand, so that is about $20 to $30 in America. That is a really good buy for what I would class as a AA title. It's not AAA, it's not going to go up against the God of Wars and even the XCOMs, because the game isn't that big, but it's beautifully put together and the systems in it are detailed and smart. So if I'm going to put a summary on it, the game is beautiful, it is smart, it is fun, and it is cheap. I mean, what's not to like? So anyway, I love it. I hope you guys do too, if you make the choice to buy it. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you swing past Koru-Cottage.com to check out the rest of our written work. And remember, a like goes a long way, a share is even better, and I love a good subscribe. Thanks very much for stopping by.